I refused to take down my wedding photos from social media after my sister begged me to because her husband appears in the background of several shots and she's now divorcing him for abuse and doesn't want any trace of him online. And now she's saying I'm prioritizing my memories over her safety when I could just delete a few pictures. I'm 29 and got married 8 months ago. It was a beautiful wedding, exactly what I dreamed of. My photographer was amazing and I got hundreds of gorgeous photos that I've been posting on Instagram and Facebook over the past months. I tagged everyone, created albums, the whole thing. These photos mean everything to me. My sister Lauren is 32. She's been married to her husband Derek for 4 years. Derek came to my wedding as her +1, obviously. He's in the background of probably 30 or 40 of my wedding photos. Not the focus, just there at tables, in crowd shots, things like that. 3 weeks ago, Lauren called me crying. She said she was leaving Derek. She told me he'd been emotionally and financially abusive for years, controlling all the money, tracking her phone, isolating her from friends. She said it had gotten worse lately and she was scared. She'd finally gotten the courage to leave and was staying with a friend. I was shocked. I'd had no idea. Derek always seemed nice if a little quiet. Lauren said that's how he was in public, but behind closed doors he was different. I told her I'd support her however she needed. Last week, Lauren asked me to take down all my wedding photos that had Derek in them. She said she was trying to erase him from her life, and seeing him in my photos that pop up on social media was traumatic for her. She said she'd also asked other family members to remove or crop him out of their photos from various events. I said I understood that was hard, but these were my wedding photos. Lauren said she knew they were important to me, but Derek being visible in them was making her healing harder. She said every time one popped up in her memories or someone tagged her in one, she'd see him and it would trigger her anxiety. I suggested she could unfollow me temporarily or mute my posts. Lauren said that wasn't enough because other people would still tag her, or she'd see them when looking at family members' pages. She said the only solution was for me to take them down, or at least remove the ones with Derek visible. I said I didn't want to delete my wedding photos. There were over 200 posted across various platforms. Going through and removing every single one that had Derek in the background would mean taking down a huge portion of my wedding gallery. Lauren said she wasn't asking me to remove all of them, just the ones where Derek was clearly visible. I said even that was a lot of photos, and these were documenting one of the most important days of my life. Lauren said her safety and mental health should be more important than photos. I said I didn't understand how photos from my wedding 8 months ago were a safety issue. Lauren said Derek had been obsessively looking at her social media and anything he could access from her friends and family. She said he'd made comments about people in photos, places she'd been, making it clear he was monitoring everything. She was worried the wedding photos were giving him information about her life and connections. I said the photos were from 8 months ago before she'd even left him. How could they give him current information? Lauren said they showed who she was close to, who she spent time with, and Derek could use that to try to track her down or manipulate those people for information. I told Lauren I was sorry she was going through this, but I wasn't comfortable deleting my wedding photos. She started crying and said I clearly cared more about Instagram than her well-being. I said that wasn't fair. These weren't just Instagram posts. They were memories of my wedding day. Lauren said memories I could keep privately without broadcasting them online where her abuser could see them. I said Derek could just as easily have his own photos from the wedding, or could have saved mine already. She said she'd asked everyone else in the family to remove him, and they'd agreed. I was the only one refusing. I said I wasn't refusing, I just needed time to think about it. Lauren said there was nothing to think about, and every day I delayed was another day Derek could see the photos. My mom called and said I should just take down the photos to support Lauren. My husband thinks it's my decision. Lauren hasn't spoken to me in 2 weeks. Am I the asshole?